My name is Emily Costantino, and I'm going to tell you about the biggest lie anyone has ever told me. Strap in your seatbelts, because this one's a doozy. The biggest lie anyone has ever told me is that they don't like to read. Now, I'm an avid reader, so I guess my opinion's a little biased, but I'm also a firm believer that anyone can like reading as long as they know how to get the perfect book. So for this demonstration, I'm going to be telling you how to find the perfect book. And the reason you should trust me is not only because I like reading, but because I've worked in a library, so I'm kind of a superhero when it comes to this stuff. Now, for this demonstration, all you're going to need is a computer. I would show you a computer, but I'm filming on it right now, so... And basically, for this demonstration, all you are going to need is to know how to work the computer. That's basically it. So, now into the steps. For the first step, you're going to want to find your medium, which basically means find out what you want to read on, like a physical book or an ebook or an audiobook. And then the second step is you need to find out what database you want to use. Now there's dozens of databases on the internet to find books, but the two that I'm going to be showing you is Barnes & Noble's website and Goodreads.com. And for your third step is to find your favorite genre. Now that's usually where people hit a speed bump because people never know where to start. So what I always say is ask yourself what kind of movies you like, because books are movies for your head. So if you like action movies, look into action books, stuff like that. Or you can even ask yourself what kind of books have I liked in the past, because I feel like everybody has a book from school or something that they enjoyed. So first off, we're going to look at barnesandnoble.com. First thing you're going to want to do is go to barnesandnoble.com, and once you reach it, the page should look like this. Now for Barnes & Noble, you're going to want to use two different techniques. The first one is called search your favorite genre. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is enter your favorite genre in the search bar at the top of the web page. For the purposes of examples, I entered one of my favorites, which is historical fiction, and then I hit enter. Upon hitting enter, it'll take you to this list, a very long list, of historical fiction books. Now, since they did provide you with a very long list, the next step in this demonstration is looking to the left search bar. This left bar gives many different categories that can help make your search more exclusive, like age range or price range. Now that you've made your search more exclusive, you can scroll through the remaining results and look for titles or book covers that pop out to you or catch your attention. Once finding one, you can click on it, read the synopsis, and if it sounds interesting to you, then you can buy it or borrow it or get it however you please. Now the next technique I like to call using the book lists. So the first thing you're going to want to do is locate the tabs that are towards the top of the web page but below the search bar. Once you find them, you can look at them and figure out which pertains more to you and what you're looking for. Now for the purpose of this example, I selected the category of teen books. Once you select a category, use the drop-down menu to look at other different categories, like best teen authors or teen bestsellers, anything along the lines of what you're looking for. Once you narrow down your search even more, you repeat the steps from the previous category of searching for titles and book covers that better fit what you're looking for, and then finding synopses that fit even more what you're looking for and purchasing the books. Now you are done with using Barnes & Noble, so we're going to switch over to Goodreads.com. For Goodreads, I actually have 3 different techniques planned out that I'm going to show you, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, an optional overall first step for Goodreads is downloading its mobile app, because that could really help you maximize your searches, because they ask you a lot of personal questions on what you enjoy and what you like. But for the sake of this, we're just going to look at the website. First, you are going to want to go to Goodreads.com, and once you're there, the page should look something like this. The first technique for Goodreads is actually very similar to one for Barnes & Noble. This one is also searching your favorite genre. However, since the websites are different, it'll be a little bit different. For your first step, you're going to want to locate the search bar. Now, unlike Barnes & Noble's website where it's located at the top of the web page, you actually have to scroll down to find the search bar on Goodreads. Now you are going to want to enter your favorite genre into that search bar. For the purposes of continuity, I'm going to use the same example I did before and enter historical fiction. Once you hit enter, it should take you to this part of the webpage. Goodreads will then give you a very long list of books that they recommend. Once you get to those books, you can look at titles and covers and see if anything catches your interest, and if it does, read the synopsis and see if the book interests you. Now, the next technique I have for Goodreads is very similar to the prior one used in Barnes & Noble called Use Book Lists, except this one, it looks a little bit different on Goodreads' website. For this technique, you're going to want to go back to the Goodreads homepage. Once you are there, you're going to want to scroll towards the bottom of the page and look for the section that's titled Goodreads Choice Awards. In this section, you can see that there are various lists and topics that could pertain to anyone. Now, for the sake of this example, I selected Best Young Adult Fiction, but you obviously can select whatever piques your interest. Now, once you select whichever list you like best, it'll take you to the web page corresponding to that Goodreads Choice Awards list. A little bit about the Goodreads Choice Award is that the books that win and appear on this list are picked by the readers themselves. So if you're a big young adult fiction fan and you trust other young adult readers, then these lists will be very beneficial for you. Now for my third and final technique for Goodreads, and also my favorite, is the search for similar books and authors. This is a technique that is very useful and also very unique to Goodreads in general. For this technique, you are going to want to go back to the search bar that you used earlier. Once you are there, you need to add into the search bar your favorite book title. For the purpose of examples, I put my favorite book, which is Little Women, and then you can hit enter. Once you hit enter, it will take you to a page similar to ones that you've seen before. There you will find whatever book you're looking for. In my case, the first result was Little Women, so I clicked on that. Once you have found your favorite book and click on it, it will take you to this page. Once there, you can click on the tab that says Readers Also Enjoyed. This will take you to a long list of books that are similar to the ones that you have typed into the search bar. Now, if you don't want to use the Readers Also Enjoyed list, you can scroll down even further to find the books by and then insert your author's name. For this example, it's books by Louisa May Alcott, and once you click on that, you will find other books by that author. Now, once you find whichever section fits more what you're looking for, you can do what you've done with every single step. Flip through them, look for titles or covers that seem enticing, read the synopsis, and then select a book. Now we have sadly reached the end of our demonstration. Thank you for coming on this literary journey with me, and I hope that I was able to help you find out how to find the books that pique your interests. Now I really hope that after showing people this, I will never have to hear another person say, "I don't like reading." Thank you.